because I didn't, and we're going to see how they work. All right, so first thing we got to do, we're going to get a door hinge. So we're going to commandeer this one. Want to hold this phone for me, dear? I'm just going to borrow this door hinge. Okay. Give me. Perfect. Okay, got the door hinge. So, got a piece of, yeah, it's real wood, not MDF. So it's the same stuff as what your door casing would be made out of. We're going to go ahead and do this, hopefully, as carefully as we can. Usually I'd use a razor knife, but we're going to use the chisel the whole time just to see how good the chisel really is. I'm just going to score it. Now, I'm an electrician, not a chisel man, so bear with me. This is a standard chisel. This is a folding chisel. As you can see, okay, there we go. It's got a good little twist there. You can fold it up. That's kind of cool, actually. You could probably put this in your tool bag, toolbox, whatever, and throw it around. Not really have to worry about whether it's going to stab you or not. Oh, it's dull. It's very dull. And it's 1 inch, which is kind of big. I would have been happier with a 3/4. They didn't have anything else. But I don't know. It looked interesting. It's got a metal cap on the back. And yeah, we're going to try it out. Back to this.
Adamus says, "Hi, I love your streams. It's my autistic son's birthday. Please shout him out. His name is Nick Gestinks."
Nick what?
Gestinks.
What's up, Nick Gestinks? How's it going? Shout out to Nick here. So it's his birthday?
That's a mighty good hammer.
It is a good hammer. Actually, we made a hammer the other night.
It is his birthday.
Happy birthday. You can come over here so they can actually see. We don't want to go too deep. Typically, I do this with a router. But we're going to see the difference. And I don't know if I can get that curve in. We can try. That looks terrible. This is how they used to do it back in the olden days.
Before electricity?
Back before electricity. Just want to kind of start it. Usually the door would be, stationary. Let me go around here.
I like the concept from Dustin. No need for a sheath. Let's hope the handle durability is good.
We might need a, yeah, exactly. We're going to see how it acts. We're doing it all with the chisel. Wouldn't be my live stream if we didn't make a mess anyway. And I don't really want to go too deep, so.
They're asking you to use a clamp, please. You're making them nervous.
I can use a clamp. It is a fairly long piece of wood, though. We can, well, so there's something called a wall here. We're kind of using the wall.
What are you making?
We are making shallow mortise here for a door hinge. And we're doing it with just a chisel.
Adamus says, wow, that's long.
So, we just got to get this to where it's flush. Nothing special. This is our margins here. We're still on target. We're still good. We haven't messed up yet. Then once we're done here, we will do the same thing with a folding chisel and see how that goes. This chisel's fairly dull too.
How do you sharpen a chisel like that?
Gotta use a flat stone. Wet stone.
Matt says, I have the IRWIN and Stanley Fat Max version. They're the same. I use one in my framing rig for kicks.
See, that's kind of my thought. I think it'd be a pretty handy chisel to have. We probably could use a clamp when we go back the other side. So are the folders viable? Because yeah, electrician is doing this, by the way. So
Sexy electrician.
sexy electrician doing this. Oh, I chipped the paint.
Oh no, not the paint.
Not the paint.
Matt says the fast cap models are different and feel a little cheaper. These have metal striking caps on the back and aren't wimpy.
We are pretty much done, actually. We kind of went a little bit. No, we're not done. Because that's got to go up here. So we're not done. It still looks good. I thought we messed it up.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, the caps. Something about the caps.
The fast cap models are different and feel a little cheaper. These have metal striking caps on the back and aren't wimpy.
That's good to know.
Yeah, that corner needs a little bit.
Well, that corner's actually a curve.
Well, yes.
Which might be a little bit tricky to kind of get in there. This is a real chisel. I think we get the point. Yeah, that's we get the point enough to where we can take a looking for something flat.
Gage says, I just realized the shirt you're wearing is a Columbia brand. I just got a pair of shoes by that brand. Smart man.
Nice. So we are like perfect there. If we tried to slide this out, you can see we can't even pull it out. It's like right on. So that's a standard chisel. Not my best work, not my most precaution taken. Let's go with the folding chisel now.
Robert Walton says, good evening.
What's going on, Mr. Bolton?
Matt says, the daily driver chisel in the bag for me is Tahima electrician chisel. Gets the job done sharp and thin, small.
Interesting. I didn't know electricians had a chisel. I've been missing out. This is not what you want to do to a chisel. You should be using a razor knife.
Charlatan says, little chiseler, at it again.
So, seems like it locks pretty nicely, actually. The way that it snaps together, you kind of push this way and push this one that way, and it pops out, but stays pretty together, actually. All right. Oh, it's dull.
Robert says, hit the thumbs up.
It is very dull. Yeah, we're going to strike it. Man, it's dull. Comes out of the package very dull, guys. I don't think I have anything to sharpen it with here. You can see the difference, though, of a sharp versus a dull chisel. I don't want to go too deep. Oh, man, it's very... I think they could have made it a little bit sharper for us out of the box.
Charlton is saying, should have a mallet.
Yeah, we got a mallet here. We made this mallet out of walnut the other night. Live. We're going to be a little bit more careful on these corners. We weren't so careful in the corners earlier. We might go get the right tool for the job.
Charlton says, there you go.
Yeah.
Matt says, in the field of maintenance, we don't carry hammers, so that might be a pair of lineman pliers or beater screwdriver hammer.
He's right. We should go get a pair of pliers and finish this off. Thank you, sir. I don't know what I was thinking as an electrician.
It's a little chisel that could.
It is a little chisel because
Don't forget crescent adjustable wrench hammer.
oh yeah, adjustable wrench hammer.
Do those make the best ones?
No,
Or
the
they're just
clients,
a variety?
the clients make the best hammers. Oh, the Knipex hammers are good.
Do any other trades use random things or just electricians as hammers?
I think just electricians or butchers, right? Just electricians or butchers? Who else is a butcher out there?
My favorite tool is a butter knife.
She opens everything with a butter knife. She's like, I need to open this battery case. Let me go get a butter knife.
Dustin says I use my impact as a hammer all the time. That sounds like you too.
Yeah. Yeah, all of my...
It's an expensive hammer.
So you know it works so good.
Matt says, I will say about the folding chisel from my experience, it's rounded off and not many pressure points. It's like they don't want you to break your hand. Charlton said you'll pay for that hand damage if in your old age, arthritis.
Oh, I think it's too late for me, buddy.
Cookies are done.
I think arthritis is the least of my worries.
Robert Welton says the Afghans used rocks as hammers. I've seen it. Just watch the fingers.
I messed it up a little bit right there. Don't tell anybody. We're going to put some caulking on that. No, the customer will never know. Maybe just a little bit deeper here. That is what she said. You're correct.
Matt says I don't know how many times 2x4 scraps turns into sledgehammers and leverage.
You go a touch deeper, but you know what? It's actually it's not bad. And it's not wonky either. It's actually very, very strong. If I had a sharpening stone, I'll tell you how flat the back is, but we don't have one of those right now. You know, I like it. It's not bad. We're done. Trying to find a...
Matt
something.
says that folding chisel, IRWIN, and Stanley version needed a lot of love flitting the back secondary bevels and isn't the hardest, but it's not Narex or Three Cherries.
Yeah, there almost is no freaking back bevel on this, now that you say that. It's only got... The back bevel on this is like non-existent.
Charlton says Stanley makes a butt, quotes, gauge cutter.
I don't know what that is, actually. I like it, though. It's not bad at all, honestly. If your helper pisses you off, you can throw it at him without worries about... Yeah, not bad. Cool. There you go.
One more comment popped up.
I found a Stanley folding chisel. I was looking for the Stanley, but I came across the IRWIN, and I've always had Fairly decent luck with the IRWIN. Now, they stopped selling these at Lowe's. I think you can still get these on Amazon. And these are fairly decent chisels for what they are. This one's all jacked up. For 15, yeah, this one was about 15 as well. Let's see if we can. All right, it's no ballad song, guys. Nope. Not a butterfly knife. Try a more chisel knife or a Tajima electrician chisel. They're decent. All right, we'll look that up next. All in all, you know, it's not bad. It's level here. It's level there. We can put our hinge back.
All the screws are somewhere.
Screws are somewhere. Looks like we might have done a better job than they did. Screws.
Charlton says, where does the battery go?
Where does the battery go? When it unfolds, that's where you put the 18 volt.
What's this metal thing for?
I do not know what they were thinking. I think they were trying to make it more energy efficient.
Oh.
Get rid of the giraffes and lions.
I hate the giraffes.
I know, freaking giraffes.
Marples makes good stuff.
Decent stuff for the price.
Invest in.
Decent stuff. If you're looking to make money on it, Wood River. There's definitely better out there. But yeah, the marble stuff is pretty decent.
And Charlton says, trick for the worn screw holes, glue, and toothpicks.
Yes, glue and toothpicks. Sometimes I'll just go take a 2x4. I'll just make my own toothpick like this. Just over there.
Okay.
If you need a toothpick, you can always just get your hammer. Like this. That didn't work. Get you a toothpick. That didn't work either. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. Better than a toothpick, actually. Get you something nice and kind of round it off like that.
Matt says
Jam that sucker in the hole with some glue.
Matt says that the legacy name writing on its past, their rebrand on common Stanley Black & Decker products.
Yeah, I was going to say, they're not what they used to be. They stopped selling them at Lowe's. That's what I use for instead of toothpicks. I just go get the end of a 2x4. With the hammer claws, of course. Not a...
Jeremy says, back from golf course, played golf. Robert says, my dad also used toothpicks with wood glue.
Yeah, toothpicks work.
Matt says, golf tees can be hardwood. Fantastic choice.
Oh, golf tees are a good choice, too.
I use chopsticks from a restaurant around here. They're 100% bamboo, very strong. Jeremy says, can you use golf tees as toothpicks?
There you go. Just put this in the screw hole.
There you go.
Get it in there. Don't forget the glue.
For lube.
For lube.
Matt says lunch and a business expense materials, etc. Oh, lunch.
Lunch.
Lunch
Yeah.
and a business expense.
Oh, All right, well, I think we made enough mess on the floor to where this was a satisfying live. We're not bleeding, though. That's strange. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Don't smash your hands. That'll work for a vampire.
We'll see you guys later. Why use a wood hammer? So you don't mess up your good chisels or your somewhat decent chisels. Also, you can't really mess up the face of your finishes as easily. I still have yet to contour this handle. We'll see you guys later.